going on, everybody? My arm is not tightened down all the way. Get out of the frame as well if I can. There we go. Welcome in, everybody. Elle, welcome in. How you doing tonight? Hope you're having a good day. I am a little worn out myself. Mom had a doctor appointment today, so I had to get her in and out of the car a couple times, and then had to go to the grocery store, and that's always just a bundle of fun as it is. And I forgot to take preemptive Advil before I went in, and I paid the price. I am not feeling the greatest. Pix, welcome in. Half lurking while you decorate your tree? Nice, Elle. Well, enjoy your half lurk. Enjoy your half decorating your tree. So, if you guys missed the end of yesterday's... Oops, I forgot one thing I need to do this. I walked right off without it. There we go. I will need that. If you guys missed the end of yesterday's stream, I finished prepping a new building. It's gonna go right here. And I will show it to you guys momentarily as soon as I get it loaded. Load. Oh right, you have to load it. Create placement. There we go. And then we're on single layer. There we go, all. So here's the new building. Let me get it scrolled over into place. If I remember right, I think, if I remember correctly, I believe this is a 43 by 43 building and my plots are 45 by 45. Yes. So I'll need to bring it down one and over one. Now there should be a one wide gap the entire way around. Let's free cam to make sure. Yes, I will add an extra layer of smooth stone around that. That is not a problem. But the real question is, do I want this side with the viney leaves to be facing the clock tower? Or do I want this side with the windows to be facing the clock tower? That is the real question. I'm kind of thinking the windows. That way, although the windows on the tower on this side, and on this side you got the viney things. I kind of wish the windows lined up with the windows and the vines lined up with the vines. I could make that happen, but do I want to make that happen? What do you guys think? Keep in mind, this is going to be the part... Oh, by the way, I pretty much have decided I am not going to build a building in this diagonal spot here. I'm going to remove the sidewalk, and this is all going to be part of the park. So keep in mind, this is going to be facing the park. So do you think windows or greenery? I'm kind of thinking the windows facing this side, honestly, because the windows up here, I should say, not down here, because hypothetically speaking, this should be this is an apartment building. That's what this building was before I hollowed it out. So if it's an apartment building, I would want my views out of this window to be overlooking the park. Granted, there's balconies here. Noctis, welcome in. No, you're not here. Go take your schizophrenia meds. Noctis, thanks for that lyric. Appreciate you swinging in. Hope you're having a good one. By the way, you can ignore these. Those are light blocks. I had access to those on that server. So that's what those are. L thinks the windows facing the clock tower. The windows as in these windows, or the windows as in these windows? My nose is itchy. Ad break already? Good lord, I just started. Why is there already an ad break? I don't want to burn a snooze already, but good lord. L, which windows did you mean? The upper windows up here, or the lower windows down here? Because I'm thinking the upper windows face the park. That way, in the hypothetical world where these are still apartments, you have a great view of the apartment from your window and not just your balcony. Of course, the people on this side, well, they're sunk. They're looking at this building. So... I mean, there's still windows here, so they can still see, technically, but these windows aren't as big as these. Of course, another thing I could do, technically speaking, it would save me even more quartz if I did. On top of that, I could just take this side here and replace these other two sides with it. Lower windows facing the clock tower feels more roomy and open. So rotate. So these are facing the clock tower. So that would be rotate 90 degrees. And then I'll need to drag her back over. Too far. There we go. So like this. This is what I was thinking too, El. If this is what you were thinking, this is what I was thinking. That way, if you're standing in the clock tower, you can see through it. Of course, there's going to be another building back there, so I like this one. I like this one too, because that way, like I was saying, in the hypothetical world where these are apartments, you could walk up here and have a great view of the park. I like this. That building says hello, welcome in. Indeed. I love this building. I miss it being in operation. I miss that entire server, seriously. I'll be happy when we get up and running again so we can get started on a new, fresh world. But I miss the old world, not even gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, if you guys were here yesterday, you watched me hollow this out at the end of the stream. For those of you who didn't see the original, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm going to lock this in place. Clock tower kind of feels like a subway station to me because you're used to the portal so much. Yeah, it's meant to be. That's almost what I kind of had in mind. Kind of like the one-stop shop, because you know, you hop on here and go everywhere else in the world, and then when you're here, oh look at that, I'm going underground, yay! Yeah, for those of you guys who haven't seen, if you didn't see it yesterday, let me show you the original. I'm pretty sure I logged out right next to it, or close by it anyway. Let me give myself cheats here. Yep, right by it. So this is the original. So me and my friend Joe own this. By the way, you'll recognize the big tower. This is a smaller version. The version I built on the Casual Prime server is a 1-to-1 scale version of this building. This one is not, although this one is decorated. But me and my friend Joe own this building together. And she and I, we put a nightclub in the basement. In fact, over here is where you get in for the nightclub. You got the entrance here. And then once you're in here, you have conduit power so you don't drown. An underwater nightclub. How's that for unique, huh? And on this server, we have a plugin that lets us create custom alcoholic beverages. I mean, it doesn't have to be alcoholic. You can make them non-alcoholic too, but custom drinks, basically. Custom potions. You can give them any effect you want. You can give them alcohol or not. I made one alcoholic and one non-alcoholic for my own personal creations that I was selling. I had a... In fact, I might be able to show you guys here in a minute. But we were going to sell our custom brews down here. This is an economy plugin server. So these would have signs. You could just come up and right-click on the sign, and it would automatically take the money from your account and give you the item that you purchased. And then up here is the dance floor, and then the DJ station, complete with the entire collection of music discs. We had the dolphins swimming free, but, well, they need air, and there's no air in here, so we had to give them their own private bubble. And there used to be a lot of fish in here. Way more than these. I don't know where they all went. And then down here's the exit. And then these... Here's an example. There's a shop sign. This is how you would rent apartments or shops or anything. It does the same thing with purchases. It could be for rent or for sale. So say I wanted to rent this little section here, and only this little section here. That's a combination of World Guard. So on the server, how it would work, if you wanted to place a block here, if you weren't on the region that is this building, you would not be allowed to. And so when you rented this shop, it would add you to the little region we set up inside here. And then all of a sudden you're able to place blocks in here, but simultaneously not be able to destroy these blocks here or this wall. That's the power of World Guard. It's anti-griefing at its finest. And but all you'd have to do is just right click on this sign, and it would change that to rented. It would take that money out of your account automatically, and it would automatically add you to the region that's in here. That's how that works. I think the thing I miss the most about this server from every other world is the elevator plugin. You right click the sign and you can scroll through the floors with the mouse wheel. You right click again to select the floor, to confirm the floor, and then you press the button and it would take you up. I no longer have the ability to showcase this because we recently migrated server hosts and this world didn't get put back on the new server. So I can't show it anymore in action. But what I can do, if we come over here to the big building, I can show you that now they won't have their actual effects, but I can show you what they look like. Now these big barrel looking things are actually barrels, and when you have the plugin working, they function as barrels. You could right click on them and they have storage in them. These smokers are sealers, bottle sealers. So that way, you know, you put the cap on, and that way, because if you take a brew out of the barrel, you know, they age while they're in there, like, you know, like wine. You know, you age it for X amount of years, you know, and but if you forget to seal it and you happen to store it in a barrel, it will continue aging and then ruin it. Do I have any in stock? This is my mining aid. If you was to, I don't know if it will. I'm in creative mode. Let's make a copy of that. Let's just see what happens. It does nothing. Diamond Miner Mom, welcome in. And a gift sub to L. Diamond Mom, you're too kind, as always. Oh, here's a good example. While I'm thinking of it, see how it says ruin potion? That's because it wasn't sealed and it was left in a barrel too long. That's what would happen. Diamond Mom, I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to reply to your message from earlier. Mom had a doctor appointment this afternoon and I had to hurry up and leave. And we went grocery shopping, and by the time I got done eating dinner, I just barely had time to... I was actually a few minutes late starting stream. So I haven't had a chance to reply to you yet. But, the mining aid, what it would do, it would give you haste 2 and night vision. Haste 2 and night vision in a potion. That's how awesome that plugin is. And then the green one here, I probably have some over here, yeah. My private label whiskey, it's strong. One of those will do you for a while. The funniest thing about that plugin too, if you get too drunk, you will throw up. You puke out soul sand all over the floor. And it takes lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of milk to come down off of that. Normally, you drink one milk and all potion effects are gone. It takes like over a shulker box of milk to bring you down off of that. If you drink too many, if you drink just one, it'll be fine. But if you drink more than one, you're in for a rough night. All right, let me catch back up. Yep. Yeah, Diamond Mom's being too kind as always. Too kind as always. I appreciate it, Diamond Mom. I really do. I'll enjoy the gift sub. I really wish I had better emotes. I feel terrible that you guys have subscribed, especially you, Diamond Mom. You've been subscribed this whole time, literally the entire time, and you've got these crappy emotes to play with. I wish I could afford to have fun ones made like Griff and everybody else has. But that's just not in the cards at the moment, unfortunately. Maybe one day. I wish I had the skill to make them myself. That would be better. But I am the opposite of an artist. I really wish I had the plugin on here so I could show you how these work. It's really fun. You can add Twitch's standard emotes until you get more of your own. Yeah, but everybody has the standard emotes. They're standard. Anyway, Diamond Mom, while you're here, I'll show you the building we're going to be working on today. Well, not working on. We're going to be gathering resources to work on it. It's this one here. I have already hollowed it out. I mean, only subs get them, yes, but like everybody that has affiliate has access to them. I mean, I guess I could. Can I activate those right now? That is not the right screen. Viewer rewards, emotes. I don't even see them. But only the ones we've activated. 3 slots open. I don't see... Uh-oh. Diamond Miner Mom with another gift sub to Pix. Diamond Miner Mom, you need to stop it. You need to stop it. You're being too nice today. Use Twitch alerts and get 2 additional animated emotes. Well, I don't have any animated emotes. I don't even see where to add in the standard emotes. Am I missing something? If I ever do get regular, like, actual proper emotes, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the ones I have now and make them my free follower emotes. I have 5 slots open, and I just so happen to have 5 emotes right now. Merry Christmas to you, Diamond. I appreciate it. You're always too kind. Always, always, always. I do not see where to add in the standard emotes. I just don't. I can see where I can add bit emotes. I can see where I can add tier 2 or tier 3 emotes. I can see where I can add animated emotes. I can see where I can add more regular emotes. But when I click on that, I don't see anything except to upload my own files. Uh, I don't know where to do, I don't know where to look at. Let me drag this down here, and you guys can see what I'm looking at. I don't know what to do. If I click on this, it just wants me to upload my own. I don't see where to add. I don't see where to add the standard ones. I think they're in the panel on the right side. Oh. But how do I add them though? Oh. I can only do 3 of them though. We'll do this one for sure. Oh, I can change the color too? Interesting. Let me remove that. Now come back over here. Green. There we go. Assign. Green. I only have 2 more slots. Which one should I use? Mac, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're having a good one. Ooh, fancy TwitchCon badge. Nice. I don't know which other ones to use. I got 2 more. The second one waving, this one? Pretty good, just working on dinner. Nice. Uh well, Mac, at the moment I am waiting for my Advil to kick in. I am definitely waiting for Advil to kick in. I had to go get my mom to the doctor today, and then I had to go to the grocery store, and I forgot to take Advil before I went to the grocery store like I normally do. So I'm in a fair amount of pain. Alright, we can add that one. And then make him green again. And that's just on top of the normal everyday garbage that I've been going through the last 4 months. Three months. Although it kind of rolled back through August too, so yeah, 4 months sounds about right. Alright, I got one more. Ooh, can I do these as follower emotes? Because I got 5 of these. Can I? No. But what I could do, I could move these up to my follower emotes. And then add more of these, although... Oh, yes, follower. There we go. There we go. We're switching this to follower. We're switching this to follower. There we go. There we go. Now I got, what is that, 6 more? So, we got one hype in there. We'll get this one in there. We'll make that one a follower one. And then I kind of like this one. I'll make these follower emotes. There we go. I'll go ahead and do... Oh, I already did that one. Well, then never mind. Sweet. Awesome. All right. Let me drag this back up here on my third screen. And then... come back over here and switch it back to Minecraft so my camera comes back on and let me catch back up on chat. More badges. Oh, more emotes, yeah. All right, excellent. Yeah, welcome in everybody. I mean, I know everybody's been here for a while. I did see the whisper. I wanted to move it off my I wanted to move it off my screen before I read it just in case. Open link. And I'm going to bookmark that for later. Put it in that folder so I'll remember it. There we go. All right, I bookmarked that for later. All right. He's close to wrapping up stream if you want to take a peek. Does he have his own website that he streams on, or is he on Twitch? He's on Twitch? What's his Twitch? I don't see it on here. JMO Piano. Bring this down here. Let me pause that. Let me switch to this screen and do that. And do that. Uh-oh, I don't think it's capturing. Properties. There we go. Drop a follow while I'm at it. Nice. Wow. He got a partner in 1 month. Holy God.
Doctors, you may proceed.
Nicely done, sir.
Believe that Dr. Macchiarini's work was legitimate.
All right. Thanks for letting me know about him, Dire Miner Mom. I'll be keeping an eye out for future streams for sure. All right, what am I missing on chat? Plays completely by ear despite early traditional training. Yeah. How's everybody in chat been today? Yeah, I've already explained that. I've already explained my end. Hyped up on energy drink to finish decorating, but now you're too hyped up on energy drink to stay focused on decorating. Isn't that always the way, L? Oh, by the way, L, let me know if you have any trouble with those downloads. Because I think I got it set up right, but I thought I had it set up right last time when I sent it to Pyro and Torn, and they couldn't download it at first. So let me know if you have any trouble. Found them on Richard Thornton after a Seraphira raided Richard. Nice. You probably should have gone into work today, but it's your normal day off. So he was like, nah. Yeah, screw going into work on a day off. That's not going to happen. Probably download them tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, like I said, just let me know if there's any issues. But yeah, this is the building we're going to be doing. You guys would not believe how much quartz is in this building. That is superfluous to what I needed to build the structure. There is over 16 shulker boxes of quartz in this building. However, by the time I hollow everything out and get rid of all the quartz that is absolutely not necessary, it gets down to 6.5. Still a lot, but it's not 16. So, to put that in perspective, this entire building is 6. To put this building into perspective, I should say. To put this building into perspective, this entire building has 16 shulker boxes of quartz. This building, just the floors, and then the roof. The roof is also quartz. But just the floors and the roof, almost 19 shulker boxes. Just for the floors. And by the way, when I gathered all the quartz for this building, that was before you could trade for it with villagers. So I mined every single one of these blocks out of the nether myself. Well, you know what I mean. I mined all the ore to craft it into these blocks. Yeah, the grind was real on this server back in the day. Let me see if I can, I'll show you my villagers. Let's do this. Nope, I'm too high up still. Let's just phase through the floor. There we go. Elle, I think I showed you, I think you were here to see the iron farm. I think you were here to see this. But, this is the exact farm I built on my single-player world. Where did this guy go? Oh, that's what happened. I'm not quite sure how he spawned up there, but, alright. Luckily, this is a nostalgia world only. It's not a functional world anymore. Otherwise, that would be a problem. But, when I wanted to build the iron farm on the, on my single-player world, I didn't have much glass at the time. So I came here so I could use World Edit to swap over to stone and oak planks and wood and whatnot. That way, when I can make a Lightmatica schematic that would actually be accurate, so I could make it. But yeah, the iron farm on the single player world is just 1/9 of this iron farm, assuming they were working. I mean, the rest of these are working. They should be. Should be. They might need to sleep. Time set night. Let them sleep. There we go. There's one. Yep, they just needed to sleep. Set it back to daytime. Now that they've slept, it's gonna crank out. If they were all running, if they were all running, 9 golems every 10 to 15 seconds. This thing just poops out the iron. It just poops out the iron. I mean, look at this. Lots of iron there, lots of iron there, there, and that's not even all of it. Come over here to my shulker packer. Lots of iron. And that's just what I had lying around. I have used tons of iron. Alright, let me catch back up on chat. I get distracted so easy. Oh, Mac, speaking of getting distracted, I just distracted myself talking about being distracted. But check this out, Mac. Yesterday, I squirreled so hard, and yet I got not one, but 2 things that I wanted to get done on stream yesterday. The original thing I set out to do, I got done, and then I got done hollowing out the new building that we're about to start gathering materials for. Even though I squirreled hard in the middle. I'm so proud of myself. And of course we're in ads, but thanks to Diamond Miner Mom, I think everybody's still here. Your younger son just made cornbread from scratch just because. Nice. Oh man, I love some cornbread. I love me some cornbread. You know what I really love? I love taking cornbread, completely compacting it down into a cereal bowl, pouring milk in it, stirring it up, and eating it like cereal. Oh, that's some good stuff right there. You wasn't even there to keep me on track. I know, I kept myself on track. I got distracted hard. I hopped on the server for a bit. I showed off my huge ancient debris mining area, and then I showed off the gravity block duper. And yet I still had the capacity to get what I wanted done. But yeah, I came over here to show you this. When I mentioned how much of a grind it used to be on this world, every single max level book, every single one of them, and every single one of them at 1 emerald per trade. Now, this looks suspicious, and I agree, and that's because I did indeed summon these in with these specific trades. However, the reason that happened is I had all of these at 1 trade, and the owner of this server saw with his own eyes that I had them all done down to 1 emerald. And we had to, when one of the big updates hit that changed the world generation, I want to say 113. I want to say 113. But it might have been 116. I can't remember. We migrated worlds, and these guys didn't come along when we copied everything over. So he let me spawn them back in because he saw with his own eyes that I had them. Because I was like, bro, I do not want to have to go through all that work again. Please let me spawn them back in. You know I did the work already. And he was like, yeah, there's no way I'm making you do all that again. And when he says make me do all that again, he meant that the hard way, because all these guys originally were found back when you build a breeder and you either get a librarian or you don't. He either has the trade you want or he doesn't. Yeah. No more. That was back before you could just place a lectern and break it, place it back down again, rinse and repeat till you get what you want. None of that. You had to luck into these trades. So to get every single one of them, that was a grind. That was a horrible grind. But for those of you that weren't here yesterday as well, I'll show you what we did get done yesterday. I got done this section here. Before I started yesterday, all that was here was a dotted outline with path blocks just indicating where it's going to be. And by the end of yesterday's stream, the path is complete. I may tweak it here and there. The more I look at it, I'll probably see spots that I want to tweak just a little bit. But we have a completed path. All that was here yesterday was these path blocks. That's it. Everything else was done on stream, and it got done. I can't believe I got it done. Especially considering how hard I squirreled in the middle. Now, I still have a little bit more path work to do. Jen has most of this path done. I haven't touched this side yet. Jen did all of this. If we look at the map, Jen did most of this. I added in this crossing section here, and I have gone over it like with what I did here, filling in little spots and adding more blocks around here. I still need to do that on this side. And I think I added this path here, if I'm not mistaken. I may be mistaken about that. That might have been there already. I'll have to look when we get back on the server. But you'll see exactly what's done when we get back on the server, because I haven't touched a thing on the actual server. So you'll see everything that's been done. But I know there's a couple spots in here I saw. It's right around here. It's literally right here. There's a few spots where there's just like a significant gap, like right there. That's just plain grass. There would have to be something connecting these up, even if it's at a diagonal. Now, I'm sure Jen was just in the middle of this when she had to stop to work on her packing for her move, because she did it the way I did it yesterday. She takes one material at a time and goes through and drops it in randomly like this. And you can see it, that, you know, there's only a couple of types of blocks in this section. So she was probably literally just in the middle of this before she had to stop. So I'm just going to give this section a once over. Not today. I want to gather materials today. But once I get this side of the river all worked over, because this side's done, that side's done. I just have to do this side now. But once this is done, I can start planning out building locations, playground locations, gazebo locations, dock locations, barbecue pit locations, and then, of course, once all of that's done, the trees. And Mac, eventually, once I get everything on my end done here, I'm either going to send you the schematic of this, because I want you to do the boulders, because when you said boulders, I really like that idea. So I can either send you the schematic, and then you can do the boulders that way and send it back to me, and then I can replicate it via the schematic. Or you can wait until I get everything else done on the server itself, and then come over and add the boulders in wherever you think it would fit. Whichever way works best for you is fine with me. But when you said having boulders along there, it was like, oh, that sounds like a really cool idea. I don't know what to do with this side. I guess just trees. You can do handcrafted boulders if you want. You don't use light medica. Okay. Well, in that case, once I get it actually built on my end on the city, or on the server, I should say, I'll let you know, and you can come over and do your thing. See, I made this schematic of this city before you did your thing here, because I know you've already done this. I already know you've done this, and that's not here on so I mean, it would be wherever you think they would fit in at that point, because by the time I get that done, as far as I'm concerned, it will be finished. Because, you know, the boat rentals, like maybe little food trucks, food carts, you know, the playgrounds, the fire pits, the gazebos, the barbecue areas, the picnic areas, and then the trees. Once all of that's done, I don't have anything else I would do myself. So wherever you can come around and look, and wherever you think a boulder would look good, throw one in. But yeah, I feel a sneeze. Hold on. I hate when they take forever like that, but I hate even more when they go away. I'm happy at least hit. If you're gonna make me feel like I have to sneeze, you better sneeze. Don't tease me with it. But yeah, keep a good eye on this section particularly here. And then we'll go ahead and hop back onto the actual server here. And then we can just free cam to this exact spot. Grass color aside, you can see the difference. This is how Jen has it right now. And again, I'm sure she was not done with it. I would bet every penny I have, which ain't many, but I would be willing to bet the few pennies I have that she was not done with this. But you can see the difference with what I added to it. I connected that over and thickened it up a little bit. And you can see I haven't touched this side. And I was wrong, that path was there already. Okay? And I'm too far to see that end, because of course I am. Oh, and by the way, I'm wearing one of my Christmas skins still. And now that I'm about to fly, I can say the phrase, "It's turbo time." Tree lights are on, and the Christmas music Minecraft stream is perfect background. Nice. Let me get up here and perch on RU's building so we can get a good overview. So, this is the section that I did yesterday. So before, all I did continue the path around and ended it back over here, and then I added in the crossing sections here and here, and then of course I have the bridge built right there. That's all I did. I just I did the same thing Jen did with the path blocks here, just to finish out that. And that's how it was, just path blocks before I started yesterday. And then you guys just saw how it ended up. The E-marts are active, indeed. Now, I said that the turbo time, yeah. How long have I had that one up my sleeve? Since yesterday when I put this skin on. But I didn't have an opportunity to really use it because I did all my flying around with the rockets before I put this skin on. At least I think I did. But now that I'm using it with rockets, you have to say it. It's turbo time! By the way, guys, movie night tonight. We're watching Home Alone in the Discord right after stream, 2 hours from now. And Friday night, we're watching Home Alone 2. Saturday night, we're watching Elf. And then Sunday night, Die Hard. Now Die Hard is Sunday night is gonna be the weird one, because instead of starting right at 10 o'clock or a little after 10 o'clock, make sure you're there on time if you want to catch like the entire thing, because I will be starting that movie at a very, very specific time. 9:57 and 32 seconds. If you start the movie at that exact time on Christmas Eve, spoiler alert if you have not seen that movie, I'm sure most everybody has, or if you haven't, you probably don't care. But if you do care about spoilers and you somehow haven't seen that movie, you might want to plug your ears for the next couple seconds. But if you start the movie at that specific time, this is the point where you need to mute. I'll give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hans Gruber hits the ground exactly at the stroke of midnight, so you can bring in Christmas with a splat. You can unmute now. I have been considering the weekends. You're at your mom's for Christmas, so you might miss Die Hard. Well, Die Hard is Christmas Eve, so not Christmas Day. So just pointing that out there. I have been considering making Saturday and Sunday double headers and doing 2 movies, because I realized there's a couple more movies that I want to watch with you guys. Let me pull up my iTunes here. I think I have most of them. So, of course, you're half German, so Christmas Eve is Christmas. I gotcha. Well, gotta watch A Christmas Story. We gotta. Also, if you, I want to watch Bad Santa. The second one's, it's decent. It's not as good as the first one. It's a good one though. You got the ever classic and ever cheesy Ernest Saves Christmas, although that one's not as high a priority. A Christmas Story is absolutely on the list. It needs to happen. I'm scrolling through my movies now because I don't want to miss them. I'm leaning towards maybe Jingle All the Way, since I'm already wearing the skin. I mean, that's just classic 90s cheese right there. Again, not a deal breaker if we don't get to it. But like I said, A Christmas Story must happen. It must happen. I'm scrolling awfully quickly. I probably missed one. I mean, there's so many Christmas movies. To watch every Christmas movie that I like, I would have had to watch literally one movie every night the entire month. And that obviously has not happened. I know Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, because I'm spending the whole weekend with you guys, I'm spending the rest of the midweek, Tuesday through Thursday, watching Christmas movies with my mom. I've already watched Home Alone. We watched Home Alone Friday, but Thursday. But I have no problem watching that movie twice. And in fact, tomorrow night I'll be watching Home Alone 2 with her. That way I'll have a couple days in between watching it again on Friday with you guys. I love those movies so much, I will gladly watch them twice. I have no problem with that. When is this coming up? Diamond Miner Mom, tonight at your Central Time, right? Yeah, okay, so 9 o'clock your time, tonight, Home Alone 1, the original. And then Friday night, same time, Home Alone 2. Saturday night, same time, Elf. Sunday night, 3 minutes early, Die Hard. We're starting Die Hard at exactly 8:57 and 32 seconds. That would, I think you were away when I explained it. Christmas Vacation, that's the other one. Thank you. Those two are musts. Christmas Vacation and A Christmas Story are must watches. So I'm thinking about doing a doubleheader Saturday and a doubleheader Sunday. And I'm thinking Christmas Vacation Saturday before Elf. And then A Christmas Story Sunday before Die Hard. That's what I'm thinking. By the way, Diamond, why the specific time for Die Hard? So, have you seen Die Hard before I explain this? Because the reasoning is a spoiler if you haven't seen it. You just realized that the only Christmas movie you usually watch every year is The Grinch. I watch so many Christmas movies, it's unreal. You're happy I'm doing movies again? Yeah, there was 2 reasons for the break. Reason number 1, I just wasn't in the mood. You guys, I think most everybody here knows what's been going on in my personal life. I just haven't been in the mood, first and foremost. Second off, though, I no longer have access to any of the streaming services because of the aforementioned thing that's going on in my personal life. So I've been we would have been limited to what I have in my iTunes library. However, me, Tally, and Pyro worked out, I think it was Friday night on stream. No, it was Wednesday night. It was last Wednesday night during Among Us. Worked out that one of the sites that I used to pirate, you didn't hear that, TV shows also has movies. And we were throwing in, just to test it out, we were throwing in the most obscure movies you could think of. And they had every single one of them. I'm like, if they have these obscure movies, they're going to have the really high-end popular movies. So then all we had to do was test out and make sure that it played nice with Discord. And it did. And as you saw Friday night, we watched Gremlins via that site. So it clearly works. So that has made movie nights an option again. But yeah, speaking of Diamond Miner, It's a Wonderful Life, me and Mom watched that last night. Well, Mom watched most of it. I watched the last, I watched the good part where nobody knew who he was. Anytime you want to have a movie night, you'll gladly log into one of the streaming sites for me. Appreciate it. Pyro and Tally have also offered that. So we'll keep that as a backup option in case I can't find it on the website that I'm using now. So, I didn't say it was a good part. I just said that's the part that I watched. Because she watched the movie. I forgot how long it was. So I just went in to see if it was over yet. And she said it's getting close to over. So I just sat down and watched the end of it with her. And Clarence had just made him not real anymore. It's like, you don't have any ID, George. That's where I sat down. I don't usually watch that movie myself, but I have seen it a few times. But yeah, Diamond Mom, I definitely appreciate that, and like I said, we'll keep that as an option in case the website that I'm using now, for some reason, does not have a movie that's on the schedule. And we'll know ahead of time, because after Christmas is over, we'll get back to the wheel of movies to make it random again. So we'll know days in advance, and I'll be able to check days in advance to make sure it's there. But I definitely appreciate that. But yeah, while I'm thinking of it, speaking of, Diamond Mom, he was wondering about the times. I do have all of the aforementioned movies set as events in the Discord. If you go to the planning channel for the watch party, all of them are there listed. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm about to add in. See, this is the kind of squirrel. This is a huge squirrel moment. I am an hour in. I'm an hour in. I haven't gathered a single resource for this building. Yes. Yes, it is Diamond Miner Mom. If you start it at exact on your normal time zone, it's gonna be an hour early for you because it's gonna be on my time zone. I mean, I'm the host, so that's the perk of me being the host. But if you start the movie at exactly 9:57 and 32 seconds, Hans goes splat at the stroke of midnight. So you can bring in Christmas with the splat. Do you need your command? Normally, yes, but I have it under control at the moment, Mac. I am aware I'm squirreling, but I'm squirreling in a good, still productive way. I'm talking about stream things, just not literal Twitch stream things, Discord stream things. So while I'm thinking of it, we are going to do a double header. So voice channel, watch party. It's going to be a watch party. Christmas vacation. Saturday. The real question is what time? How long is Christmas vacation? Let me look on my... Is it under C for Christmas vacation, or is it under N for National Lampoon's Christmas vacation? Or is it under V for the blanket vacation? I know I have it. It's just a matter of... There it is. Christmas vacation. National Lampoon's Christmas vacation. It is 1 hour and 38 minutes. So, we'll do... how much of a break in between the movies do you guys want? 10, 15 minutes? Now you need to see if we can get Discord on the TV so you can watch Home Alone with me tonight. Do you have... Oh. Discord. Not Discord. Is your TV a smart TV? Does it have built-in internet access? It is. Okay. If you go in your computer settings... In fact, let me switch back to this really quick. If you come down here to your wired or your project, click on that. Wait, that's not the right one. Available displays. See, Judy's room. That's my mom's TV. That is my mom's TV. So, and there's her Roku is showing up as well. That's probably a neighbor's TV or something. I don't know. But any smart TV that has internet, you can use as a wireless display. So if I was to click this button right now, it would send my display to her TV in there. So, I mean, I would try that really quick. So just to make sure it's working, because I've had trouble getting it to work before. You might have to sync it with the TV. You might have to go on the TV and mess around with it. So I would do that while you have the chance and get it out of the way. That way, when the time comes, it's ready to go. But that would be the best way to do it. And if that doesn't work, then I'm out of ideas. Because Discord doesn't have a Roku app. I don't know if it has an Apple TV app or a Fire Stick app or whatever other streaming stick box thing that they have out there. But I know Roku does not have one because we have a Roku and it doesn't work because I was trying to do the same thing. So we want Elf to start at 10. So you have Chromecast. That's the other one. There's so many streaming sticks. I can't keep track of all these things. Christmas Vacation's an hour 40. We'll give it a 20-minute break in between. So we'll just start Christmas Vacation at 8. That way it'll wrap up around 9:40. And then we'll have about a 20-minute break. And then we'll get into Elf. Does that sound like a good plan to everybody? You guys are going to be the ones there watching, so it really is up to you guys. It doesn't matter to me. Oh, that reminds me. I need to... I don't technically need to. Christmas Vacation. Images. If anybody wonders how I get the little images in the Discord, this is how I do it. You're watching it live. You'll be there if you're still at home? Nice. Well, this Christmas Vacation will be Saturday, so that's before Christmas Eve, which should be before even the German Christmas. All right, create that event. I will copy that code and go ahead and throw that into planning. And now we'll do the same thing for Sunday. Voice channel. Watch party. Whoops. If I could freaking type, that would be great. Christmas story. Sunday. Now, how long is a Christmas story? Let me pull back up iTunes. Christmas story is an hour and 35 minutes. So we can do the same exact thing. We can start this one at 8 o'clock. It'll be done in plenty of time to give us a little bit of a break before Die Hard. You might go to your mom's on the 23rd. I gotcha. Well, I'm just saying, you know, I mean, you can always watch on your phone. It's not as good, but it is an option. Just saying. Just saying. All right. Christmas story. We will grab this one. I like this logo better. Save image as. I'll just save it as the same thing as that one. Override. Yes. Image. Grab it. Lower it. Oh, it's too big. That's good enough. You know what it is. Next. Create. Copy. And we'll throw that in the planning stage as well. All right. Saturday, Sunday, doubleheader. Saturday and a Sunday doubleheader. So if anybody is interested in the times, just come here to the events tab. This shows in your local time zone. It's 10 p.m. for me. L, I believe it would be 8 p.m. for you. Diamond Miner Mama, it would be 9 p.m. for you. Wait, L, are you Pacific time or are you Mountain time? If you're Mountain time, it would be 7. Mac, it would be 8 o'clock for you, Mac. I know that one. But whatever time this shows you when you look at this yourself is what time it will be. Because this shows in your local time zone. Now, this one says 10 o'clock, but only because you can't say 9:57 in 32 seconds. So, just keep that in mind. Be here. If you're going to be here for Die Hard, make sure you're here no later than 9:55. Because whether anybody is there or not, I'm starting that movie at 9:57 and 32 seconds on the dot. So, just letting you guys know that. Alright, let's switch back to Minecraft so my face is back on there. There we go. Drag Discord back over on the left screen. Close this version of Chrome here. Bring up iTunes again. Switch it back to music. I know music's been playing, but I switched it over to movies. See, when I have the music playing, I'll switch one more time over to my screen capture. When I have the music playing, I have this kind of setup going on my third screen, so I can see what's coming up next, and I can tell at a glance what album it is. This isn't so much an issue when it's Christmas music, because I know everything that's in that list, but when I have my everything, where that has pretty much everything I have, although that list is substantially shorter now because I don't have Apple Music anymore either. But when I have everything else going, sometimes I don't recognize a song right away. So that way I can just look up and I can see the album cover and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Alright, back to Minecraft. Alright. I am very lucky I did not get attacked by sky rats because I've been standing here for probably a couple Minecraft days at this point. Anyway. We are going to be doing some resource gathering after only an hour and 10 minutes. Alright. Schematics. Configure. Material list. That is 6 shulker boxes of quartz for that. Did I math this wrong yesterday? Let's add these together. Let's see. That 3969 can actually be divided by 2 because 1 block will give you 2 slabs. So that's 1984 and a half. So we'll round that up to 1985. 1985. It is 1-to-1 on stairs. That is indeed 3286. Quartz pillars is 1-to-1, so that's 2040. I know there's some chiseled in here. I never even took chiseled into account because it's such a small amount. It's only 31 blocks, so I'm not worried about that. And then the 10,537. Now you divide that by 64 to get your stack count. That's 278.8. We'll round that to 279. 279 stacks divided by 27 for your shulker box count. That is 10.3 shulker boxes worth. I flipped the numbers in my head. The 6.5 is how many boxes we saved, not how many boxes we need. So I need 10.5 boxes of quartz. That's a lot. So I'm actually going to turn off the placement for now because rendering in the schematic is a little resource intensive, not gonna lie. So we are going to drop off this stick. We are going to sleep. And we're going to go back down our nether hole. That came out weird. But, and we're going to start gobbling up all this quartz that I left behind from all my ancient debris mining. It's turbo time! I have to remember to say that every time I fly now. Maybe not gliding down from an already high structure, but anytime I have to use a rocket to take off from standing still, I gotta remember to say it. Alright. Got danger beans downstairs, so off with the wings. I do not any longer need my rockets on me. Put those away. I got lots of empty boxes. I really need to leave those down in my mine shaft. Ooh, I love this song. It needs to be louder. Why is it not louder? Let me do a thing. Let me do a thing. Hold on. This whole album is quiet. I need to boost the volume. There we go. Way better. All right. Well, this is where the boring part begins. I'll leave that there because it's part of the stairs. One of your favorite Christmas songs? The original or this specific version? Because I definitely love this version. This version? Yeah, same. Have you heard Bowling for Soup's version of this song? Eh! Bro almost shot me into lava. Not that that would be a problem, now that I'm wearing my armor. But, still. I'd rather not take a swim. Why is my nose so itchy? Good grief. Right as I was doing that, just to cover it over. Whoa. Let me put that in my offhand, because... Highly recommend the Canadian 12 Days of Christmas. I have not heard that. I'll have to check it out. Then there's the ever classic Redneck 12 Days of Christmas. I don't have that on in my music, unfortunately, or I would play it. The Bowling for Soup version is pretty good. See, with Twisted Sister here, no, Day One, and some parts to a Mustang GT. That's Day One. But Bowling for Soup did a unique take on this song. Most people that do it like Twisted Sister did here, where they just change what you're getting, but they keep the song structure the same. Same thing with the Redneck 12 Days of Christmas. You know, they basically just change what you're getting, but the structure is mostly the same. Bowling for Soup did it differently, and I really like how they did it. Is it coming up anytime soon? It is not. But I can make it happen. Once this song is over, I'll play the other one. I'll make it happen. One thing about coming down here in the Nether, I always leave with more cooked pork chops than I came down with. Always. I never don't have more. Because these guys won't leave you alone. And every time you kill them with my sword, oh look, more pork chops. I had 2 in this stack, and I'm already up to 10, and I've ate a few. I probably really should be using Fortune right now, huh? That way I don't have to place it and break it all over again. That's alright. It'll give me something to do. It'll give me something to do. Oh. I'm gonna take those pork chops, though. I wish it was easier to see quartz on the roof. There's some. Here's some. Alright, while I have a moment without being attacked here, let me get this other song started. Alright, check this one out. This is the Bowling for Soup version. Or Bowling for Soup's version. Let me scroll up to that album. Here we go. Nice patch of quartz there. Very nice. I always kill the little kids because they're always holding blocks and they won't despawn. It's for the server's good. Lurk to eat. Okay, Mac, have a good dinner. Appreciate you. Hope it's tasty. Mine was delicious tonight. Be good, everyone. I'll keep them in line, Mac. Ooh. Interesting shape on this one. They're usually in, like... This one just keeps going. Wow. That one was the gift that keeps on giving. I want to cover that over so I don't fall in it later. See what I'm saying about how they took the same concept but made it different rather than just changing like what you get on this day, you know? Same concept and everything else, but it's just a little different. And different is good when you have the same songs all the time and it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like every cover is always the same. So the fact that it's unique is nice. I bet there's lava behind this. Well, sort of. Oh, saved by the gravel. $9 on an entire quarter tank of gas? Wow, I wish. $9 is barely a splash these days. I'm just jamming to the song, honestly. Bro, calm down. Excuse me. See, it just feels like I'm passing so much quartz over here because you can't see it on the roof very well till you get to it. See what I mean about the pork chops, though? I literally came down here with 2 in this stack, and I'm up 47, and I've been eating them. Pidove? Pidove? Never heard of that one before. Alright, let me get it back on shuffle on the rest of these. There we go. Oop. Ooh, what did I... What? What? Distract piglins with gold? When did I do that? When did I do that? I haven't even seen gold. Is that copper? Are my eyes screwing with me? Is that copper? What in the heck is copper doing down here? Seriously. I'm confused. I am very confused. Copper, no, B, and nether, so where did it come from? Oh, for the love of God, bro, let me mine. Cat, welcome in. Oh, maybe, Cat. I don't know. I forgot all about it. Ooh. The little's riding the little. But welcome in, Cat. Appreciate you being here. How's your day been going? Oh, for the love of God. I look away for 2 seconds, and I'm getting hit. Also, I legit get more food down here than I come with. I had a full stack on me, and then I had 2 pork chops. I have officially added a second stack of pork chops. Good sir. Stop it. You're embarrassing yourself. Stop. Oop. Hold on a second. I keep getting shot at. I can't read chat because I keep getting hit. Anybody around? No? Can I read chat now, please? This dude's gonna come and try to hit me next. You watch. Alright, let me try to catch back up on chat. Tired, too much to do in the next week, feeling overwhelmed, so you sat down to make a list. Yeah, I had a pretty tiring day myself today, actually. What enchantments are on here? Piercing and unbreaking. Yep. Missed that shot, huh? Anyway, mom had a doctor appointment today, and wow. That song's way louder than that other one was. Why is it? Why? It's fine. But mom had a doctor appointment today, and getting her in and out of the house is tiring, and then I had to go to the grocery store, and that's always tiring, and I forgot to take Advil before I left the house, so I was in a fair amount of pain a little bit ago, but I think the Advil are finally kicking in. Let me not hit that guy. That would not be a good day for me. You got 2 presents to wrap, 4 ornaments to paint and glue stuff, then you gotta wait. Nice. Yeah, see what I mean about the pork chops? I only left out 6 and I'm already up to 21. Of course you're gonna come and try to hit me. I hate how far they can track you. That's unbelievably annoying. Still not done with your tree. Baby niece's gift came though, so you're done shopping. Nice. I've done my shopping. Nobody's getting nothing. Not from lack of desire, but lack of ability. But, oh, Kat, you probably, did you see the new building that we're gathering this quartz for? Also, Kat, reminder, tonight, 9 o'clock for you, which is basically an hour and 10 minutes from now, we're watching Home Alone in Discord. So, everybody is more than welcome to join in. You have 16 gifts to put together yet? 2 to wrap and 2 kids to buy for yet? Oh wait, I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Your mom told you she didn't want to do presents after you already bought all her presents. So you've been eating her presents. Ah, nice. 21 presents and 36 ornaments. Wow, Pix. We just do gifts for kids now, so it makes Christmas so much easier. Yeah. If we do anything, we do that white elephant thing where everybody just brings like a generic gift that anybody could enjoy. That's all within like a specific price range. And we just go around and like draw straws or something like that and pick and then whatnot. Good sirs. Please, just, please, leave me alone. This is unprofessional. This is an unprofessional environment that you guys are maintaining down here. And I insist that I speak to your supervisor. Uh-oh. That was close. Mac, welcome back in. How was your dinner? Only 9 ornaments are complete and ready to be gifted. We're going to start doing once a year family birthday too. Only gifts for kids. Nice. Yeah, the only thing we do for birthdays around here at most, someone takes the birthday person out for dinner, and that's it. It's like your gift is a free meal, which is always nice. As amazing you do that, you love making gifts for people for Christmas, receiving them you think so much more meaningful. Yep. It's so awesome, Kat. You're always buying yourself something though. Are you serious? Are you serious? Good sir. You're just adding to my pork chop collection, you know. You do realize this. Thank you. Now I can eat. Ad break. I gotta get an ad command set up. I always mean to, and then I don't. Is there a way to make that, even if I did make one, is there a way to make the ad command automatically send itself when the ad starts, or do I have to manually click it? You have bought yourself something and slapped it from Rev tag on it? Nice. As long as he goes, yeah, I knew you'd like that. That's why I got it. Oh, I can't remember. Kat, did you say I can't, I might have missed it. Kat, did you get a chance to see the building that I'm gathering all this quartz to build? An ad for Mineral 89, appropriate. Nice. Love the heavy metal meets gospel Christmas. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when it comes to Christmas music, I mean, most of it, it's either going to be religiously themed or secularly themed. There's no in between. And I don't mind any of it. So, if it's Christmas themed, it gets added to the Christmas list regardless. And recently, and by recently I mean like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, literally like this month, I took a bunch of my mom's CDs, which is like exclusively Southern gospel, and put it on my computer so I can put it on her phone so she can listen to it anytime she wants. And this album was one of them. But I'm like, hey, Christmas, it's going in the Christmas playlist. I've been using this. I kind of explained this. Is it gonna focus? There we go. Set player. I explained this in Among Us night, I think, on Wednesday. Cassette player, headphone jack output. My computer has an auxiliary input, so I just use an aux cord to plug it in, and then I have a digital audio workstation that I just select the aux input for the input to the recording thing, I just hit play on the tape and hit record on the workstation, and then when the song's over, I hit stop. I trim off the excess silence at the beginning and end, and then it exported as an MP3. So I've been able to digitize cassette tapes. So that has opened up a whole bunch of stuff as well. Sometimes your parents know what they get each other, but have to wait till Christmas to unwrap it. That's funny. I should add the Canadian 12 days of Christmas. I'll have to find it first. Because whatever I don't have already, I'll have to track down. Whether that's whether it's the legality of which may be questionable. But I'll have to track it down first. Let's see. Getting gifts is hard. Yeah, I don't like the pressure of having to figure out something to buy. And when someone asks me what I want, it's like, first off, bold of you to assume I can narrow that down to any one thing. Because there's lots of stuff I would love to have, but it's just not gonna happen because even if I could ask for one gift and only one gift, a lot of the stuff I want, like, it's very expensive because it's power tools and like expensive woodworking equipment and stuff like that. Because I think Rev was here yesterday, I think, and I was telling him this. One thing I would love to do would be build guitars and guitar amplifiers. I jumped right in it, didn't I? I tried to save the quartz. I don't know if I succeeded or not. But as far as building guitars goes, my woodworking experience is extremely minimal. I know the basics, but as far as like honing my craft to like, so it's like really nice and like solid workmanship, I haven't had enough experience or practice to do that. But if I had the tools and materials to work with, then just practice would get that narrowed down. With the guitar amps, however, that's something I have the skill and knowledge to do. I just don't have the materials and all the tools necessary to do it. Because if you're going to be making boutique amplifiers like that, you would need custom cabinetries to put the chassis in, and that would require woodworking tools to build it with, because those are usually made out of wood of some variety. Whatever coverings and glue that you want to use to decorate the box, you know, tweed amps are popular, Tolex is popular, you know, whatever else you can think of. You would need tools and equipment to deal with that kind of stuff. The chassis itself is usually made out of either aluminum or steel, and you would have to have the equipment to work with bending that into shape and drilling holes in specific locations and whatnot. So you would need tools for that. But as far as like actually building the guts, the heart of the amplifier, like the electronics part, I can do that right now if you give me the equipment to do it with. Because I know how to follow a schematic, I know how to solder, and that's all you need to know. If you can follow a schematic and you can solder, you can build a guitar amplifier. That's at least as far as the wiring is concerned. And I just realized I have not looked at chat, and oh crap. Let me get these guys off my back really quick so I can catch back up, because I have not seen chat in a couple minutes now, I don't think, as I've been flapping my mouth. Let me do this. I don't want to get hit while I'm reading. Alright, let me catch up. Let me catch up. I think I read that one. Most get just because it made me think of you gifts throughout the year from you. Would you mind if you reminded people to drop a lurk on a friend of ours? Oh, absolutely. Charlie, is Charlie alive? Charlie's live. Let me drop a lurk on him too. I have to expand my thing because there's no names on these. There we go. Wow, everybody I know is streaming right now. It looks like, you know how when you're on your desktop and you have all the people that's live and you have to click show more and it's usually like maybe one or two more that are streaming. I have an entire second page of people that are streaming right now. Holy Lord. All right, let me drop a lurk. All right, I got my lurk dropped. All right, Cat, thanks for that. Absolutely. Let's try to get Charlie over that hump. He's so close. He has his average there, but he needs 2 more streams because I think 1 or 2 of his rolled off because it's in a 30-day period. So he needs 2 more streams. The problem is, well, it's not a problem. The tricky part is because his average is already there, he can't just do 2 quick streams. Because if nobody's there, that will drag his average right back down. So when he does stream, we got to make sure we keep him above the average of 3. But absolutely, let's help get him over that hump. 100%. Mobile modding is rough. Yeah. In fact, here. I should just do this. Charlie underscore Pratt. There we go. I think I spelled it right because you know how yeah, that's the right one. Good. Make sure you guys go drop a lurk with Charlie. Help him keep his average up so he can get affiliate. 100%. I need a drink. My lips got chapped today. It spit snow on and off all day today. It was snowing really hard this morning. Like, I couldn't even see halfway out my backyard this morning. But the wind was just brutal. And walking to and from the car at the grocery store, the wind was just right in my face, and I think my bottom lip got a little chapped. You couldn't figure out that command? It's just / shout out and then the person. The other way you can do it, that one's the official Twitch one. You could also do the Stream Elements one, which is just ! SO and then the person like that. So those are the 2 ways to do the shout outs. Got it now. Your problem was that you forgot what it was called. Shout out. Yeah. All right. I broke the wrong blocks, didn't I? That's fun. Well, I don't want that. I don't want that. And oh, look, I have an entire other stack of food now. That's 2 entire stacks of food I've gotten since I've been down here. And I've been eating it. It's not like I'm just accumulating it. I can't eat it fast enough. Whoops. Didn't mean to place those. On your computer now, so things should go more smoothly now. Nice. Nobody's on. I knew it. Oh man, I keep forgetting. to check. Cat, I can't remember if you said if you've seen the building we're working on or not. I've asked like twice, and I keep forgetting to see if you've replied. I keep forgetting because I'm stupid. Alright, there's some. Just barely caught the glint of white there. Uh-oh. Gravel got in my way here. These guys are so annoying. Let a dude mine. Gravel is unbelievably annoying when it falls out of the ceiling. You know what? It can stay there. We've heard this song already. When I played that one song, it reset the shuffle. I gotta keep an eye on my time. I gotta end by, Lurk, you gotta make foods? Okay, y'all. Have a good lurk. Have a good dinner. Appreciate you being here. These little dudes need to quit picking up blocks and not despawning. Yeah, I definitely have to keep an eye on my time. I got, about 35 minutes before I need to raid out. So I have a chance to do the pleasantries and everything and not literally raid and run without saying a word. I would feel so weird raiding in and not at least saying, hi, gotta run, and then leaving. But I like to at least, you know, do the pleasantries before I leave. Oh, for the love, please just let me dig. Pyro, welcome in. How you doing today, man? By the way, Pyro, just a reminder, these dudes, seriously, can't have a conversation. I can't dig without getting interrupted. But just a reminder, right after stream, which is in about 50 minutes, we're watching Home Alone in the Discord. Just letting everybody know. Everybody's welcome to join in. By the way, I don't know how many of you guys noticed. I think I mentioned it. I'm sure I mentioned it. But a while back, I did remove the requirement to have the watch party role to see the watch party channel. The watch party role is now just for when you want the notifications about the movies. Because I'll add that role when the movie's about to start, and I'll add that role when, on a normal night, when we spin the wheel, I'll add the role to let everybody know what the next movie night will be. And that's it. So that's what the watch party role is now for. It's just for the notifications. Everybody in the Discord now has access to the channel just to watch. I mean, they've... When I say just to watch, I don't mean literally that's all they can do. I mean, like, you don't have to have that role to watch now. That's what I was trying to say. You guys probably figured that out, but I never know if I come across clearly or not. sometimes I don't come across clearly to myself, and I'm the one that flippin' said it. Oh, geez. Almost fell right into that one. Did you see me almost step in that hole and then go whoop? Yeah, the movie starts at 10 o'clock Eastern Time, which is 50 minutes from now. And we got Christmas movies going on all next weekend as well. If you go into the Discord and go... Speaking of, I need to do this more often. If you're not already in the Discord, I'm 99% sure everybody that's watching me right now is already in that room. Or server, I mean. But if there's anybody that's new to me that happens to be lurking that you just haven't said anything, first off, welcome in. Appreciate you hanging out. But second off, if you're not in the Discord already, it's that first link there in that last post there. Grab that link, join the Discord. Mondays and Fridays in a normal month, it's Mondays and Fridays. We watch movies in the Discord. But right now, since it's Christmas time, we have a movie night tonight, and then all of next weekend we have movies going on. Saturday and Sunday are double headers. We're watching 2 movies back to back. There's going to be about a 15 to 20 minute break in between them. That way everybody can stretch their legs, go to the bathroom, get a drink, get a snack. But the schedule as of now, we're watching Home Alone tonight. Friday night at 10 o'clock Eastern, we will be watching Home Alone 2. Saturday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, we will be watching Christmas Vacation. Saturday night at 10 p.m., we will be watching Elf. Sunday night at 8 p.m., we will be watching A Christmas Story. And Sunday night at 9:57 and 32 seconds, specifically, we will be watching Die Hard. How would I feel about a pinned message? I have no problem with pinned messages. Mac, I trust you the same way that Griffin trusts Claire and Kat. If you feel it deserves to be pinned or something, go for it. You don't have to ask. I get the feeling I know what you're going to be pinning there anyway, so definitely yes. If I'm right, anyway. I will be highly surprised if you pin something that isn't what I'm thinking right now. Any white peeking around over there? There's some way over there. I'll loop around. Just kind of zigzagging my way through here. I wonder how much quartz I'm going to actually end up with when I turn this into blocks. That will be a fun little prediction we can do before the end of stream. In fact, why don't we start that prediction right now? While I'm thinking of it. Start a prediction. How many stacks of quartz? Let me capitalize that. If I could type, good lord. Quartz blocks will I have? Let's say 5 to 10, 11 to 15, 16 to 20, 20 plus. And we'll do a solid 15 minutes on that. There we go. Now let me fight these guys off before I die. Alright, I got a prediction started, guys. Get your points in. By the way, I really need your guys' help with coming up with new channel point redemptions. Because, I don't really have anything anymore that's, like, very big. I got, you know, a few sound alerts, and I got the become a VIP one. But, other than that, I really don't have anything. So, if you guys wouldn't mind, either, like, anywhere in the Discord, the general chat, it doesn't matter. Anywhere in the Discord, I'll see it. Just give me some ideas for channel points. Just say channel point idea, and then tell me what it is. Game specific, I wouldn't even know how to do that really, because there's only like a handful of games that I play, and I wouldn't know how to do anything. Like 7 Days to Die has its own built-in. Oh, I see. Can't use Elytra for 5 minutes. That could be interesting. Again, make sure you leave these in the Discord, because if you leave them just here in chat, I will forget. That if it's in Discord, I'll have a record of it, other than just my memory. Because once the VOD disappears off of Twitch, I mean, I do have the chat up on here, but I would have to rewatch the VOD to see it, and I would have to figure out exactly when in the VOD to scroll through, and it's just a whole thing. So yeah, definitely make sure you post it in the Discord so I can find it easier. Those are good ideas. I like those ideas. That's fun. I know Griffin has his keybinds getting reversed. So S would be forward, W would be backwards, A would be right, D would be left. I do like those ideas. I wouldn't know how to do that for anything other than Minecraft right at the moment, though. I guess I could do something similar, like with 7 Days to Die, like no rifle for like 5 minutes or something. Oh boy, that would suck. I would have to have a rule though, like you're not allowed to use those during Horde nights, because that's not gonna happen. It's like you could redeem it if you want to, but I won't actively redeem and use it during a Horde night if that was the case. Like if it's just like a regular day, you know, I could live without a rifle 100%. I love that rifle, man. That's my favorite gun. I didn't even know about that gun until I found it one day. And I was like, ooh, this is a good gun. I kind of quit wanting, I kind of gave up on looking for the gun I was looking for. It became my instant favorite. I would hate to give it up, but if I had to, I could live without it. Like it could be like melee weapons only for like 5 minutes or something like that. I could live with that. Because as long as they're not feral or a boss, I can pretty much one-shot anybody with the machete. And then the other games I play, like I could do what Claire does with Among Us and have a hit, like put out a hit on somebody like Claire does. That's fun. I hope Claire wouldn't mind me stealing her idea like that. But that just sounds so much fun. I'm not even good at being imposter like Claire is, though. They are just so good at being imposter, and I am not. I have rare moments of genius when I'm imposter, but for the most part, I am not good. But I like that idea too. Mac, please put all these ideas in Discord for me. Even the ones I'm saying, because I'll forget. Just because I'm saying them don't mean I'll remember them. I forget what I said 20 minutes ago half the time. And then for other games like Squadrons, whenever I play Squadrons, I wouldn't know what to do with that because like the only thing I could do would be reversing the controls, but that would be like an absolute gut punch on that game because I barely am good at the controls under the regular circumstances. So that would be beyond crippling. That would be beyond the I don't want these to be crippling. I want them to be an annoyance, but not crippling, if that makes sense. Like saying, go to the Nether with no armor and no weapons. You know, that is crippling. I mean, you're gonna walk in there and you're gonna die in like 5 seconds flat. Unless you're on the roof. Or in a sealed off tunnel, you know, like if walk into a Crimson Forest with no armor and no weapons, you're gonna die. Like there's no way around it. Unless you just literally run and run and run. So like going without like a piece of armor is fine, but not all of the armor. Oh, come on. You see, then crap like this happens. And then you have to swim through lava. So you can fill in the blocks here, so there's no more lava. Because it's super annoying. And you really have to love the protection 4 with fire protection on the pants. 3 protection 4s and 1 piece of fire protection will do the job. It'll get the job done for sure. You saw me swimming through that lava with no fear. Because I wasn't as scared of it. Let's skip this song. Present company included probably not appreciate that particular song, so I will skip that one. But yeah, so Minecraft in 7 days I can definitely do those with, and Among Us, that would be fun with the hits. The other games that I play, we'll have to wait and see, because, like I said, with Squadrons, when I play it, it's very rare when I play that. You know, I don't know what I could do that wouldn't be crippling. I do have a few new to me games that I would like to play on stream maybe at some point. I say new to me because they are older games. What even are they? I can't even remember what they are half the time. Let me do this. Do this. Do this. All right, I have that Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I played that on stream a few weeks ago. It was okay. I would probably like it more. This particular song is a little loud. Sorry. It's weird. Some songs are way louder than others. Because I haven't touched the volume. Sorry about that. Because I haven't touched the volume knob at all, so it's just some songs are louder than others. But I would probably like Tiny Tina's Wonderlands more if I had been into D&D more. Because it's very much like D&D from what I can tell. Like I said, I've never really played D&D, so I don't know for sure, but it's like a tabletop RPG, but it's a video game. Any white over there? Not that I can see. Where even am I? Wow. Wow. I started way up here. I started way up here. I started right here, and I'm all the way down here now. I've been hugging this edge the whole time. I still have all of this stuff to go through. Wow. And now, see, this one's real quiet again. So let me bump this back to the normal volume there. And let me put Minecraft. Oh, I'm not done looking yet. Let me seal myself in here. Another game that I play sometimes is Shapes. I wouldn't know how to tailor that experience with channel points like I could with Minecraft and whatnot. Another game I've had for a while now, like a couple years. I haven't played it in a very long time. But I would like to start a fresh world on it. But End Zone, A World Apart. I haven't played that game in a very long time. I would like to play that on stream sometime. Phasmophobia, I play that with Charlie and Tally on some Fridays. We were going to play this past Friday, but Tally's back was bothering them too much, so they had to drop out. It won't be this Friday, but possibly the following Friday, January 5th, maybe January 5th, if Tally and Charlie are both up for it. With Phasmo, I could see maybe doing don't use this specific piece of equipment. Like no thermometer or no EMF. For either an entire round or just that would make it. See, the thing about that is though, that could be what I would going into the what I would call crippling category, because if you're not allowed to use some of the equipment, you know, you might not be able to actually narrow it down to the right ghost. So that would be crippling to do it for an entire round. So maybe just for a limited time, like 5 minutes or something like that. Another game I have that I just got because it was free. It's old-ish. It's not that old. It's old as far as video game age is concerned, but it's not old as far as real life is concerned, I don't think. I mean, 8 years is a long time, sure, but at the same time, not really. But Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Epic had that free. So I snatched it while I had the chance. I think it was Epic. Was it Epic? Who was it? Ubisoft. Never mind. Not Epic. Ubisoft. If you start getting to know the ghosts, missing an evidence piece won't stop you. Yeah. And Charlie knows the ghost pretty well. So if I'm playing with Charlie, I feel better about it. But still, not being able to hard confirm. And I mean, we play on amateur because, you know, me and Tally at least aren't that great at the game. But if you're playing on like nightmare level anyway, you're only getting 2 pieces of evidence to begin with. So the problem is, if you're doing that and they're only giving you 2 pieces of evidence to begin with, and one of those pieces of evidence happens to be one of the ones that you're not allowed to use, now all of a sudden you're only getting 1 piece of evidence. I have a few more games that I have on Steam that I haven't downloaded yet. Let me pull those up really quick and look. They're games that I kind of would like to stream at some point. Wait, was it not in Steam? Was it in the other one? It must have been in the other one. Oh no, I have to scroll down. Duh. It's a game called Where the Water Tastes Like Wine. I've never heard of it, but I scored it for free one time from Anthro. If you guys know who Anthro is. He has a channel point redeem. I don't know how he does it. I don't know if he just anyway, you turn in 13,000 channel points and he starts a raffle for a free Steam key. It's just a random Steam key. I don't know where he gets the Steam keys from. I don't know if he just bought like a bunch of random keys or whatever, or if he has a deal with Steam or something to get random keys or whatever. I don't know. So I wouldn't be able to do that unless I found out how. And if he has to pay for them, then that eliminates that from my ability at the moment. But anyway, I scored it for free from him. And I have no idea what it's about, but it's a new to me game. It came out in 2018. So I have, like I said, no idea what it's about, but new games are always fun. Music's loud again. One of these days I'll have to go through and just balance all these out. What else do I got? I got Warhammer 2, or Warhammer Vermintide 2. I have no idea anything about those games either. But, you know, new games, so something to at least give a chance, I guess. And if I like it, great. And if not, oh well, I gave it a shot. I think the other ones are in, I really would like to get back onto City Skylines, but, I feel terrible, man, because, like, I spent a lot of money on the, DLCs and everything, and then I just never played the game, and now that money's even tighter than it was back then, I feel even worse. It's like, man, we could use that money right now. But they just kept coming out with DLCs after DLCs and everything. It was like I couldn't afford to keep buying all these DLCs, and now City Skylines 2 is out, and definitely can't afford to get that. But at some point, like my mods list or something got corrupted or whatever, and like the vanilla game itself is fine, but like the mods I used, I like the mods a lot. It made the game way more playable. That makes sense, but maybe one day I'll try to pull together a mod list and try some City Skylines again. Let me open the Epic Store again and see what I have on the Epic launcher, because it seems like I have another couple of games on there that I haven't downloaded yet. What about a channel point redeemed to unlock a game for me to play? Maybe a game you've played but not often? I mean, I don't know how that would work. Okay, here's the games that I have on Epic that I have not yet downloaded. Divine Knockout. Never heard of it. I don't even know how I have it. It was probably just one of those free giveaways. You know, anytime I see anything for free that sounds even remotely interesting, I'll grab it, whether I end up using it or not. If it's free, I'll take it. So, Divine Knockout, I have First Class Trouble. No idea what that's about. Game Deck Definitive Edition. No idea what that's about. Helium Rain Mod Kit. No idea what that's about. The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. No idea what that's about. And then I do have Rocket League and Squadrons. I need to play Rocket League again. It's been a while since I played Rocket League. And I need to play Squadrons again too, for that matter. So that's what I have on my Epic library that's already there. I just have to download it. Let me check out my EA launcher to see if I have anything in EA. You wouldn't know, you wouldn't either, but you have. It was just an idea. Well, if you can figure out how to make it work, I mean, I'd be down for it. I just don't know the logistics on that. I'm getting hot. Let me turn off my heater. When I got back from the store, it was cold in my room. So far, I have said this a couple of times. My aunt gave me an air conditioner / heater. Because our air conditioning went out this past summer at the tail end of summer. Fun. Thankfully, it was at the tail end of summer, so it was starting to cool down to a reasonable temperature where the windows was doing the job, having them open. But have an air conditioner that doubles as a heater. Well, the air conditioner has to vent outside. Apparently, so does the heater, which doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, space heaters don't need to vent outside. Why would this one need to vent outside? I was hoping I'd be able to disconnect the hose. Gar, welcome in. Anywhere in the Discord, Pyro. Anywhere at all. Oh, there you go. Mac's on top of it. Mac is on top of it. But, what was I saying? Oh, the air conditioner. Obviously, air conditioners have to vent outside. But I would have assumed, like space heaters, when it's in heating mode, it doesn't exhaust out the back like the air conditioner does. But I was mistaken. It absolutely still vents out the back. And it blows cold air out the back, no less. So that means I couldn't just disconnect the hose and leave it sitting in the room with the hose out, because that would eliminate the entire purpose. It's blowing just as much cold air out as it's blowing out hot air. So I have to leave the hose hooked up, which means my window is open like that far to let the hose sit there. It's got like a plastic plate that fills in the gap, but it's just a thin plastic plate. You know, that's not going to stop cold air. So I got a blanket hanging over the window as a curtain anyway. What I did, I just took a couple of old hoodies that don't really fit me anymore. And even if they do, I don't wear them anymore. But I just stuffed them up around in the window and then tucked that blanket underneath the windowsill as tightly as I could and push pinned it up there just to slow down. It's not going to stop, but at least slow down the cold airflow. It doesn't do the greatest of jobs because when I came in tonight from the store, it was quite cold on my feet specifically because I don't wear socks or shoes in the house. So I noticed on my feet it was quite cold. And so I turned on the heater. And normally I keep my bedroom door shut so it only has to work on my room. But even with my door standing open right now, it's been keeping it nice and warm in here. But I've said from the beginning that as long as this thing can put out more heat than it lets in cold air by having the window cracked open, I'll leave it. But the second it no longer warms me up enough because there's just too much cold air coming in, then I'm going to take it out regardless because it's doing more harm than good at that point. But like I said, for right now, it's doing a good job. So the only thing in EA I have is Squadrons. See, it's weird because Squadrons, what happened is Epic Store had it for free. But it was like, you have to download our partners app to play this game. So I own Squadrons through Epic Store, but it launches through the EA Store. Because of course it does. Anyway, let me close that. I don't need that right now. All right. Well, I'm out of time for more digging tonight. What I will do, however, I am going to head back to my base. Which way is the exit? It is north of here. Good. I'm going to head back to the base. And I have to, well, I can tell right now that movie is going to start a little late. Because by the time I get back, in fact, you know what? Oh, jeez. Oh, man, he's actually chasing me. Good grief. Let me get out of his vision here, maybe. Is he gonna come around that corner? Or now that I broke vision? Let me put my wings back on, and I'm gonna fly back, because... it'll take too long to run. I'm going to leave my chest plate in my inventory. That may be a mistake. But, turbo time. It'll take too long to run back and have any sort of time to get us a total on our prediction. There we go. Movie might end up being a little bit late because I have all of this to place down and fortune up. Where is the hole? There it is. But we got a prediction we have to get done. There's channel points on the line, so I gotta get it done. And of course I did that. Did I miss one? No? Okay. Alright. First things first, let's sleep through this night. Wow, that was a long night. Good grief. Oh no. my ping is going through the roof. That's not good. I'll do what I can, but I think my ping is going up. Yep, that's not a good ping. Alright, let's just get this done as quickly as we can. We'll see how long it takes. This might take a while, actually. Yeah, movie's definitely gonna be a few minutes late. I always feel bad when movie starts late. I took too long looking at games. That's what screwed me. I should have been back here 15 minutes ago doing this. Well, I mean, if I get to 20 stacks of blocks with this little bit, then that'll be that. I don't have to do any more. You know what I could do? You know what I could do? I could do this like we do concrete when we were doing concrete manually. Let me grab my fortune pick. I'll mine up what we have here first. Hopefully I have enough room. Gave you a nice list on community suggestions, by the way. I appreciate it, Pyro. And same to you, Mac. I appreciate the suggestions. Because, I mean, you guys can see it. There's not much there. I would also, like Griff and Cat, do the, like, custom commands and whatnot, but I don't know how to do that. I just don't know how to set those up. If someone wants to teach me how to set those up, I would be more than happy to add custom commands as well. But as of right now, I don't know how, so therefore I can't. You can block a vacate from the regular inventory, right? Nice. You know what's gonna be funny? I think I'm even gonna use my concrete converter to do this. That's what's gonna be so funny about it. You have zero experience with twitchy things? Me too, Mac. Me too. Year and a half in, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I got the most basic setup ever. Basic overlay. Default alert sounds. Now, technically speaking, I know how to add custom sounds. I just don't have any custom sounds to add. Like Griffin's foghorn or whatever you want to call it when he gets a follow or a raid, that you know what I'm talking about. Like, I know how to set that up. I just don't have any sounds to use for that. Gotta make sure I do the right ones here. Blocks. Okay, in Discord, so you don't miss the movie like you did with Grimmins. Oh yeah, sorry about that, Pix. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna use the concrete converter to convert yeah, now we're cooking. In fact, I can F3 and T this. And now I'm gonna be hands-free. Now I'm hands-free. I'll just have to keep an eye out because even with the concrete, some of the items likes to fall outside of the collection zone because you place the block faster than the hopper can suck it up, so it gets pushed to the side. So, thankfully, we have a full 10 minutes of despawn time on here. Emmy has turned up the item decay from 5 minutes to 10 minutes. So, I only have to do it like once every 10 minutes. But, the only problem is I can't do anything else, because if I Alt-Tab out of this, this will stop. So we just get to sit here and chat. Yeah, Pix, the movie is probably going to be a few minutes late, because I have a prediction going on how many blocks of quartz I'm going to get out of what I've mined tonight. But I have to turn it into blocks first. So that's what we're doing now. If I didn't do that prediction, I would have just ended right now. But movie is happening. In fact, Mac, if you wouldn't mind, in the planning channel, just drop a message saying, hey, movie will probably be late. Stream is taking a little longer than anticipated. But it is still happening, for sure. I doubt it'll be more than 15 minutes late. Because this shouldn't take too long, I don't think. As soon as this gets converted to quartz, and then as soon as I get that converted to blocks, and as soon as it's all done, or as soon as I hit 20 blocks, or 20 stacks, I mean, because that's the highest on the prediction that I let happen. Whichever happens first. I just realized we've been in an ad break, but thanks to Diamond Miner Mom, I think everybody here subscribed. Diamond Miner Mom, if you're listening and still lurking around, you're too good to me, and I appreciate you so much. By the way, all the buildings that I built out of all that concrete, this is what I would do. Hands-free on the game, just pull up my phone and just mess around on my phone for a while. And every few minutes I'd walk around and grab grab whatever fell off to the side. I guess I could do the Discord thing on my phone. Actually, let me just read that while I'm here. Alright, let's see what Pyro came up with here. No fly, can't use Elytra. Beginner, can only use wood tools until broken. Yikes. Lumberjack, stop everything and go cut down tree. Ooh, Pyro, you're wanting to murder me here, man. Pyro is intentionally trying to kill me, guys. He wants me to chop down trees. Ugh. You know what sucks, though? I'm gonna have to really do that soon. Like, many thousands of trees are going to be chopped down soon. Because, all those custom trees that are going in the park, one of them, just one of those trees, takes an entire shulker box of leaves. And that one tree is gonna be in there probably at least 6 or 7 times, if not more. And who knows what all the other ones take. That was just the one tree. I happened to count how many leaves is in it. Not to mention all the wood that needs to go in it. Let's see what else we got. Fishy business. Stop everything and go fishing until something is caught. Nice. Seek cover. Trigger a raid. That is not going to happen. That one, I can tell you right now, that one's not going to happen because, like, I would have to fly a fair ways out to avoid affecting anybody else. And it's just not worth the risk of that affecting other players. If it was a single player world, then yes. But on the server, no. No tools. Can't use tools for X amount of time. Weapon of choice. Can only use weapon of choice for X amount of time. Stargazer. Look an Enderman in the eyes using a spyglass. I don't even have a spyglass. I don't even have a spyglass. I have Optifine Zoom. That's what I use to look. Burn the evidence, I see. Burn all items picked up from mob drops. Well, that's fine. I always throw out mob drops anyway, so I wouldn't mind burning them. Invert controls. Nice, that's a classic one. Cannot place block type for X amount of time. It burns. Put everything away and go swimming in lava. So you literally want to kill me. I see how it is, Pyro. I see how it is, Pyro. Notice the community goal too. What is the... Did I miss something? Community goal. Oh, I did not see that. Community goal. Mine ancient debris for a full netherite beacon. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I just checked my stats yesterday on this server. I mean, you just saw the big, huge pit I was in mining this quartz. That was all ancient debris mining. I've mined 664 ancient debris thus far. And how many do you need for a full beacon again? 9 debris times, let's see, there's 64 plus 36 blocks in a beacon. So 164 blocks times 9. That's 1,476 ingots times 4. That's 5,904 ancient debris. Wow. Alright, we are running out here. You can hear the empty clicks. I hope I didn't let any despawn. That would kind of suck, because see, it's all over the place. I hope none of that despawned, but it may have. Is that really it? all Alright, let's block up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks with a smidge extra. So, prediction results. Whoever predicted number 1, it looks like one person predicted. And I know that one person was Mac. So Mac, you got your points back. 5 to 10. What would have happened if I only got 4? Nobody would have won, technically. I probably should have put 1 to 5. I probably should have did that. All right, complete the prediction. Mac, you got your points back, at least. All right. Well, I have a lot of mining left to do. I'm probably gonna do some of this via trading at Cat's place. I have worked it out. I can score, I want to say 6 stacks per Minecraft day trading. It's been a while since I've traded over there, but that seems like the number that I remember, because I would get a stack and a half per trade down the line, and I could do 4 lines a day. So that would be 6 stacks. I don't remember. I'll find out when I do it. And I'll let you guys know what it actually was. All right. Well, let's find someone to raid. I see Charlie has wrapped up. He has raided out himself already. So, that did not want to do that. I did not want to do that. This third monitor being, well, monitor, it's my old TV. It's all handy and dandy and whatnot, but it was an old TV when I got it. Like, it's like old. It's like barely 1080, kind of old. I mean, it is 1080. It has HDMI, but it's old. It cuts off the outside edge of the screen, and there's nothing I can do about it. No matter what settings I use for the resolution on it, even in the settings on my computer, I mean, none of the resolution settings fixes the problem. It just cuts off the edges. So if I hit full screen, I can no longer see the X or the square or the minus to control the size of the window. All right, let's see who is on that we can raid into. Wow, that huge list of people earlier is down to a much smaller list now. Figures. I had options earlier, now I don't. Should we try a new person? I'm hesitant to go to new people, actually. I'm almost thinking of just ending, honestly. Because I really don't have too many options. Yeah, I think I'm just going to end, actually. That way the movie won't be super late. What did Jedi Master Yoda say when he saw himself in 4K? HD, am I? All right, I'm just gonna end things. Movie will be starting. I'm gonna go take a quick bio break and top off my water, and the movie will be starting 5 minutes or less, guys. 5 minutes or less. There's a link in the pinned message there. If you're not already in the Discord, I know everybody here is already in the Discord, but still, if there's anybody lurking that is not already in my Discord, let's see who's here. In the Discord, a bunch of probably bot accounts or maybe people that are just lurking that I don't know. If anybody's lurking that's not already in my Discord and you would like to watch Home Alone with us, we're going to watch Home Alone in about 5 minutes in the Discord. All you have to do is join the Discord and you'll see the watch party channel on the left side at the bottom. And all you have to do is join in. But thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. Appreciate you. Diamond Miner Mom, thank you so much for those gift subs tonight. You're always too kind, friend. You're always too kind. I feel bad, though, now that we're not raiding, because you guys just got your emotes. We should really raid somebody. Nobody's on. Is this who I think it is? You go in people's raids and you forget who all you're raiding, and you forget who they are half the time. Ooh, Stella's on. Good. Let's raid Stella. All right. Raid channel. Stella Gaming. Start raid. All right. Most of you guys should have these now. If you have my emotes, grab this raid call. They will show up if you have them. My bot does not have a subscription, so it doesn't show up when it uses it. But if you have them, they will show up. If you don't have them, which at this point is very few of you, because again, thanks to Diamond Miner Mom, I think almost everybody here is subscribed. So make sure you grab the raid call. We're gonna raid into Stella. I will be raiding and running because movie night. But I will see you guys over there shortly. Thanks for hanging out, and let's go watch Home Alone. Let's go watch Harry and Marv get their faces smashed with paint cans. That's not a spoiler. The movie's 33 years old at this point. All right, let's see you guys in the movie. My next stream will probably be Friday. Probably be Friday.